Hey ladies and gents, if you saw my live reaction yesterday, I wanted to find out what the HyperMotion technology is all about, and that's what I'm going to be looking at today. So FIFA 22 is going to be released on October the 1st for all platforms. However, this HyperMotion technology will only be available on the PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and Stadia versions. So you won't find this tech being used on the last gen consoles. So this technology allows advanced 11 vs 11 match capture, and these XN suits that they're wearing will enable motion capture from 22 professional footballers playing at high intensity. This just allows them to capture a high volume of quality real human movement data that powers how both individuals and teams move in FIFA 22. If you've seen motion capture, they tend to, players tend to wear these suits which have sensors dotted on all the main joints, and they're usually in a confined space like a warehouse with cameramen or cameras to capture the movement. But with these Zen suits, it allows them to capture the movement from a far greater scale, which is going to ensure more natural movement from the players. If you saw my FIFA 21 review where uncontrolled players stood still like lifeless statues, this should be eradicated if this works as well as they say. This is the thing I'm most hyped about, to be honest, is the machine learning, which allows them to write animations in real time from 8.7 million frames of advanced match capture, just creating a more organic football realism across a variety of interactions on the pitch. That is truly mind-blowing, and we would have seen this in PES had it been using the Unreal 5 engine. In my opinion, this should help FIFA 22 with their player ID, but still requires players to wear the suits to capture this information. I don't want all my wingers running or moving like Hazard, or all my midfielders players striding forward like Pogba. They will need to capture more than a small minority of superstars. However, I'm sure over time they'll be able to capture more players, and then they'll be able to build on the player ID database. So the next topic is full team authentic motion. Now the information is a little bit repeated from what they said earlier, but I think the main bit of information here is over 4,000 new animations, which will increase the responsiveness, intensity and physicality of every player in the game, which is, it's never bad to have more animations, in my opinion, in a football game, because then you get to see new things happen on the football field, and it just allows you to do more things. In this part, I like the fact that they're looking to address the tactical AI, and the fact that players are now able to make up to 6 times more decisions per second, giving them more awareness and able to react to loose balls quicker. In FIFA 21, it just appeared a little random when strikers wouldn't perhaps move into the space you'd like, or react to the loose balls as quick as you'd expect. Whilst the defensive AI has been rewritten to act as a tactical unit, retaining their shape to move across the pitch and cover vacant space. I just hope, the defenders are able to actually track the attacking runners this time. In FIFA 21, the attacking team seemed to have the advantage as defensive players just felt so slow to move across the pitch, and it just basically rewarded players sitting back, shuffling side to side, using the jockey button. Defending deep and having plenty of men behind the ball was far easier because with a high press, it was simply far too easy to pass through for good players. ML Flow, once again, we have some repeated information, almost to fill a space for the sake of it, but did mention it allows players to adjust their stride to control and strike the ball more smoothly. With kinetic air battles, it looks like we'll see defenders and attackers push, pull and jostle as they rise to meet crosses, clearances and long passes, which will be a welcome addition. But one of my main gripes with FIFA since using the Frostbite engine is the ball physics. A floated cross can be headed by a player stood still at 100 miles an hour and score from the edge of the box, and lofted passes where the ball floats like a beach ball. This has to be addressed in FIFA 22. Composed ball control seems to be something they've taken from PES. As you probably know, when receiving a ball, you can press the special controls and left stick, and this basically provides a different animation and gives you a small agility boost when trapping balls. And that appears the same here, except with the added strength to shield the ball. Lastly, player humanization, which is going to add off-the-ball animations as players talk, point and direct each other based on the on-field action, which is going to add more immersion. The HyperMotion technology is definitely a welcome addition to the FIFA franchise, and look forward to seeing how well this is actually represented on the pitch once we got our hands on the controller. You know, I'm going to be pre-ordering FIFA 22, as I always like to give both football games a try each year, and we'll bring out a FIFA 22 review just after release, so stay tuned for that. Until next time guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, bye bye.